Nearly every property in San Diego is worth a small fortune with our perfect weather, pristine beaches, and extraordinary architecture. And in the rare case that the properties aren't worth a small fortune, it's only because they're worth a colossal fortune. At Real-Time Dream Homes, we take you inside some of the most extremely well-heeled estates in all of California.
You can't have a solid house without a solid foundation.
Stafford knows everything about good construction. He comes from generations of custom home builders and spent years honing his skills in construction, commercial real estate, then residential real estate.
I'm looking for a home that can maximize the space inside of it.
Christopher has an eye for design. He's well known in the industry for his deep knowledge of architecture and historical homes.
It's massive to have a homey feel, but the homey scent is everything.
Hannah is our marketing guru. She knows what attracts a buyer to a home and what keeps them wanting more. Each week, Real-Time Dream Homes finds the hottest properties competing for those powerful buyers that can change the value of everything in an entire neighborhood. We highlight 3 exceptional properties and award the very best home a $5,000 marketing spread in the prestigious Rancho Coast magazine. So let's unlock the doors and go inside some of San Diego's best kept secrets. Welcome to Real-Time Dream Homes. Thanks so much for joining us. Quick congratulations to you guys for picking the winning house in La Jolla, and congratulations to Drew Nelson, the agent. We've heard that house is already sold. Another big winner. Congratulations, guys.
That's great. Thank you.
Hannah, where are we going to this week?
Rancho Santa Fe, 92067.
This is a different style of property. A lot of what we've been covering so far has been beach, very centric, a lot of coastal stuff. Now we're looking for a lot of ranch feel.
The first house we're looking at is a secret ranch. 12,000 plus square foot main house, complete with stable, on over 12 acres.
Hard to call it a secret when it's so big, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Our second house is the Country Manor, a little over 5 acres, a little under 15,000 square feet. I am thrilled to see this kind of English eloquence that it should bring.
Fantastic.
The third house is the Italian Retreat. It is a beautiful home, just about 11,000 square feet on 3 acres. Beautiful home for entertaining. And the master bedroom alone in this home is over 3,000 square feet.
Well, let's go take a look. All right, guys, we're at a pretty spectacular house, $23 million mansion. This is the most expensive house we've seen so far.
Yes.
First impressions, what are we thinking?
Right off the bat, I'm feeling like I'm walking into a vacation. It looks like some of the best resorts I've ever been to.
I get a really kind of country, exquisite but down-home feel, and that's why I'm wearing cowboy boots today, because I am ready for horse property and for luxury.
I close my eyes and I envision the war room of the architect, the landscape architect, the owner, and I'm told it took 4 years to create this masterpiece.
All right, let's go inside. Let's take a look. Hey guys, I'm Jamie Chambers. Nice to meet you as well. Mary? Ladies, thank you so much for showing us this spectacular house. It is staggering. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
7 bedrooms, 6 full baths and 4 half baths. It's just under 12,500 square feet. It's on 12 acres.
It's the most desirable part of Rancho Santa Fe.
Wow, so I think we're here in the formal dining room.
One thing I really like about this property is walking in, I see a juxtaposition of styles. On the outside, it looks like a little bit of Polynesian, a little bit of Craftsman, a little bit of Balinese, and then you walk in and see a whole nother type of style.
Oh, you can definitely market this kitchen as a lifestyle, a ranch home living, and I can see a family having Thanksgiving dinner here.
The amount of windows bring in the natural light, which I'm a big fan of.
Even the chef at Montfleurs would love this 6-burner Viking range. I'm just gonna head down. Well, that looks like a lot of stairs. You know what? I'm taking the elevator. See you later. Oh, more stairs.
This is the coolest. So what is this called?
It's the Florida room, but you're in California.
This is what the customers want, and this is what the architects want to give them.
The doors pocket into the wall, so that really makes the room feel, are we an outdoor room, indoor room? It's the quintessential indoor-outdoor living.
Every time I walk into a new room, it's a new type of architecture, a new type of feel that still fits right in with the master architecture of the home.
This is the children's wing.
There's so many lines too. My eyes follow lines everywhere.
Oh my God. Another style of architecture here.
Bamboo ceilings.
Check this out. Again, I'm constantly surprised. Would never have thought that would have worked in a home like this until I walked down here. I saw it in the space, and it's great.
This is not just a sports bar. This is next level. Beer drinking, man time or woman time. This is entertainment. This is resort living.
So we're gonna claim the barbecue and we're gonna start dinner. Do you know how to grill up some steaks?
I don't, but I can make mac and cheese.
We could fit a lot on here.
Yes.
I gotta show you this. It's a secret wine cellar. This wall opens up, you come in here, you can't feel it, but it's temperature cooled. Shh, the wine's sleeping.
Wow, this is incredible.
I don't know about you, this is cleaner than my house.
No doubt. So we're here with Chama, who seems to be very happy with his digs. This is an equestrian's dream.
And I hear there's even a saloon in here.
When you're done writing, you need to go to the saloon.
Out of there.
Howdy, partner.
Guys, this is a juggernaut. This is pretty spectacular. What are we thinking about this right now?
This isn't a product of a builder. This is a product of a very thought out team of individuals that put a very complex puzzle together.
Does this hit the expectations of a $23 million build?
Yes.
Simple.
The level of craftsmanship, detail, and just the thought put into it, and the fusion of different design that works is really impressive.
You use one of your lines, Hannah. It gave me happiness shivers, I think
Yeah, excitement
it
shivers.
was. Excitement shivers. When I walked in, I was really blown away by this.
The bar is set high.
The bar
The bar.
is right here.
Team seems to love this house. It's absolutely steep competition, but we've seen a lot of beautiful homes, so I'll say it again. Wait till they see the next one. Pretty intense digs, guys. What are we thinking? First emotions, first impressions.
We're at an English country manor style home in a community that's dominated by ranch style, Spanish, Mediterranean. So I'm really curious to see, is this home going to stand up to sticking out amongst the neighbors?
This is traditional. I like traditional. I think there are a lot of clients and buyers that like traditional. And so because they're traditional, they're timeless.
All right, what do you think?
From what I've seen with the buyers lately, they want something that's a little bit outside the norm. It's not your typical Mediterranean, Southern California home.
All right, let's take a look. Cheers. Hey, Mary. Thanks so much, Mary. Nice to see you. Absolutely nice to see you. Thank you so much for having us at this beautiful house. It really is something to walk in and you feel so elevated with the light ceilings, the colors, just her.
Timeless appeal. We are at $12,850,000. It's a 14,700 square foot main house. We're on 5.3 acres. We have multiple buildings, but you have warmth and elegance that marry each other. It's just a beautiful, timeless home.
So, gentlemen, here we are in the foyer of this English paradise. We are told that these front doors are from a French chateau.
What I too found interesting is before you enter the property, you're already seeing a blend of styles, and it also gives a very rich, old, established feel. As we enter the master suite, we see the traditional wood paneling. Your eye goes out to the indoor-outdoor living of Southern California. You look out and you see your property and no other property.
And it makes me want to talk like this as well.
So it's your favorite space. So we have the expert here on bathrooms. What do you think?
The skylight? Are you kidding me? Dual sinks
Yes.
with a vanity. There's nothing like a good spiral staircase. Now at Downton Abbey, and after they eat, they always retire to the cigar room. And this to me would be my cigar room.
There was a lot of detail spent on the scale of this home. Each room has the perfect scale that makes me feel comfortable in it, with the right amount of style to not go too crazy.
This is really light. A lot of times you see the country houses are dark and heavy. This
Yeah,
one's
even the spaces that are dark and heavy are light and airy at the same time. It's kind of this juxtaposition between the two forces. Okay, now we are talking.
I'm really enjoying the mixing and matching of textures and colors in the kitchen. I like the white marble, which is perfect because you're going to be doing all your food prep here and everything, a nice, easy to clean surface with the dark fossil stone countertops. I also like how the cabinets are mixed and matched in places to kind of create that country feel.
Yeah, I am falling for this place hard.
If you see here, this is tin that was hand hammered to create that depth and texture. There's the amount of time and craftsmanship that goes into producing something like this.
Just stunning.
Stunning.
in classic English manner, Downton Abbey style, a secret pocket door. Where could I be going? Where could this possibly be leading? Let's find out. One more door, a few more stairs, and into the secret wine cellar.
I smell lavender.
A lot of country manors are these powerhouses, they're these statements. But I like how they brought in the pergola with the vines to kind of stop at that and make it more harmonious with the landscaping. These paths just invite you to explore the property.
So gentlemen, we've finally come to an area that does not remind me of England. This is full-blown Southern California.
Is that a grotto I see under the waterfall?
Pretty spectacular house, guys. This has been a sort of an emotional process. Just walking down that hill, it takes your breath away.
Yeah, it's just like walking across Europe. It's really stunning, and you don't get that kind of landscape that often in Southern California.
It's a style you don't typically see out here in Rancho Santa Fe.
Very
It's
true.
one of a kind. You have that classic traditional feel.
The land, the time, the money, the authenticity, the real stone throughout is very hard to duplicate, and it's going to exceed the asking price.
You think so?
I think so.
The team seems pretty enamored with this estate, and it's not hard to fall in love with a country manor like this. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Wait till they see the next one.
Caliber Home Loans is the third largest by volume lender in the nation.
What are you seeing in this market right now?
There's a lot of demand. There's a lot of people who want houses, and if I have a lot of buyers who are pre-qualified out there just looking for properties, and a lot of them are getting outbid, especially if they don't have a ton of down payment, because there's so much competition, especially for really good properties. You know, the advice I would give to buyers is if you find that property, it's not something right now in this market, especially if you're in a competitive price range where it's $300,000 to $1 million. That price range in San Diego County is very competitive. A lot of people looking for homes. If you find the property that you want, it's not something where you put an offer in for $20,000 lower than asking and sleep on it for a night. If you want the property, you really have to step up, make your best possible offer, and stomp on that property, because if not, it's going to be gone. We're seeing things fly off the shelf.
If you're not coming into play, just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
At the very end of every loan that I've ever closed, and when I bought my own houses, there's this sort of mad dash for cash. Everybody's grabbing for different little things. That process has changed.
Yeah.
It seems like it's far more clear. How is that changing the market and sort of the capabilities at the very end?
There's just regulation in place that says, hey, Mr. Buyer, here's the closing disclosure. This is what your cash looks like to close. And when that disclosure comes out to you, it's solid and set in time, and you can't sign your loan docs then for 3 days after that. So that 3-day time period is what's got everybody crazy. The actual closing costs for a home have gone up over 30% in the last 3 years, and that's a direct reflection of the regulation that's been put in place.
Can people with bad credit still get a house these days?
Absolutely, but the process is more tumultuous than people think. And so their inclination is to go find a real estate agent, look around at a few houses, and then, oh, hey, get pre-qualified. And then it's, you're working from behind the entire time.
They should start with you.
I think you should start on the loan side so that you're very educated about what you can afford. I think for clients, what I tell them is that I expect a slow, steady increase, and I don't think that there's going to be a bubble where values go down anytime very soon.
Let's take a look at some of the new listings currently on the market around San Diego.
It's set off of the road behind gates, and it's very private. You don't see it from the street. It's completely walled and fenced perimeter and very private. This owner has really tried to tie in that kind of historical California Hollywood flair into the Spanish architecture.
Jimmy Durante is sort of the historic street in Del Mar. I mean, Jimmy Durante was a movie star that attended the track on a regular basis and one of the founders of the racetrack. So a lot of the houses in the old Del Mar area obviously were built into a hill, and so this has 3 levels. But the nice thing is it has an elevator that accesses each level. It lives like you're on the ultimate vacation, but feels like the ultimate penthouse on the ocean front. For a second home or a beach pad, it's the ultimate. The house is top notch. It was built beautifully. The homeowner, after it was built new in 2008, came through again and spent over 7 figures on an extensive remodel, and he really took the time to think through everything.
With intention, Chris. What are we working with here, guys? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. So far, I'm seeing a pretty stunning property. I also noticed this is an area of Rancho Santa Fe that's a little more central. Close to the freeway, close to the beach, close to shopping.
What's also interesting is there's 2 gates, and then you're isolated on a little cul-de-sac with about 5 houses just around you.
And I'm really digging the tropical landscape.
I'm excited to see how they incorporate the Italian and tropical fusion together.
Should we take a look?
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Cool. Gate. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's go. Good morning. How you doing, Kathy? Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Hi, Kathy. It's nice to meet you.
Kathy, can you tell us a little bit about this house?
It's 6 bedrooms, 7 full bathrooms, 2 powder rooms. It's on 2.99 acres, 10,488 square feet.
And you were telling me that the master is something extraordinary as well.
It's almost 3,000 square feet, the master alone.
Well, here we are in the foyer, as you gentlemen call it.
Stunning. I just can't get over the amount of detail we walked into on this house. The wall textures.
This isn't paint on the walls. This is Venetian plaster. Venetian plaster is a mixture of plaster and crushed marble that's troweled on in multiple layers to give it this rich depth and character.
And that takes a lot of time.
There's a lot of time. It's artisans that spend hours and hours creating this.
Oh my gosh. Look at this master suite. This is truly a luxurious room. I feel like I'm walking into the Four Seasons right now. I'm already relaxed from the second I walk through that master door. And the grandeur and the proportions of the furniture in it make it feel cozy and quaint and relaxing. What do you think of this fireplace? This is crazy.
It's amazing. This home lives comfortably, and a comfortable lifestyle is what people are looking for.
This is a crazy bathroom. It seems like you have this side for one and then that side for the other.
I was just thinking that. There's a shower here, but
that looks like a party shower.
I'm seeing an even bigger shower over yonder.
So you don't have to share your closet or your bathroom or your sink or your toilet with anybody.
You know how I get so excited over dual sinks?
Yeah.
This is dual bathrooms.
Dual bathrooms in the master suite.
Dream.
It's quite the kitchen.
Quite the kitchen is right. The lighting is beautiful in here.
The detail, but it accented by, again, the lighting is really what caught my eye.
Another crazy, impressive room in this house.
A waterfall outside the billiards room?
The billiard room's great, but what's in there?
So this is like a bookie's dream spot.
Horse races.
Exactly. You could be gambling on five different
God.
screens at the same time. At the price point, is this a serious competitor?
It definitely is a serious competitor because of the features that it's offering. I haven't seen in the two other homes. They may be bigger, more expensive, but I haven't seen half the features.
Ugh.
Quite the door right here.
They pocket all the way into the wall.
This is quite the backyard.
It's awesome.
I just feel like it pulls me in so many different directions.
Maybe into the pool?
Right into the pool.
Oh, and I love the sandbar walkout.
All right, guys, I've never seen more water features in any of the houses that we've seen so far. Are you in agreement with me? This is the most aquatic house we've seen so far?
The way they're designed around the house and to interact with the house, you see it from the inside and it draws you out.
The word I'm looking for, I think, is playful. It's a very playful house.
Because you have this bold home softened by this beautiful landscape and the playful water.
This is an entertainer's dream, and there are a lot of clients looking to entertain. What better house than this house?
Yeah, you bring a team of people here, you're certainly making a statement, and they're gonna have a lot of fun by the end of the night. The team certainly has a lot to think about, from price point to amenities. I think we might be headed for a split decision, but before we get to their final votes, we're gonna head over to Millfleurs, where we're gonna sit down with Pacific Shore Platinum broker Brett Combs with a check-in on what's happening in this market right now.
Residential real estate's an emotional process. You sometimes need to step back and look at the investment side of it because it is the biggest asset for a lot of people. And so what I try to do is not take away the emotion because that's the fun part. I try to educate and say, look, if you're gonna sell this in a year, not a good investment. 2 years, becoming better. 10 years, slam dunk. You know, the nice thing about Rancho Santa Fe is it's quiet money. It's very laid back, and you don't feel the glitz and the glam.
Quiet money.
The quiet money.
Do you feel like that there's a pressure in Rancho to buy and sell right now, or do you feel like that it's sort of this consistent juggernaut that is always value?
When you look at some 6,000 to 8,000 square foot homes and it's $400 to build, I mean, they're really, you're buying the land. So you're buying the lot and you're getting the house for free.
What is the first thing that goes through your head when you have either a buyer or a seller in the ranch?
You know, the unique thing is Rancho is one of the most exclusive zip codes in San Diego, but it has the most inventory at the moment. And so all the other zip codes, it's opposite, very, very low inventory, very high demand, where Rancho, for some reason, has a very high inventory. The economic logic is to go to the area that has higher inventory because you're going to get a better deal. So you go to any zip code in San Diego right now, you've got a pent-up pool of qualified buyers and you've got a small supply of inventory. And so when you come out to Rancho, you've got these huge supply of inventory. And one of the reasons is, in my opinion, is the market has grown. So all these people that were on the fence back in the downturn are now putting their house on the market because they've seen the market come up 20, 30%. So it's not a bad time to actually consider selling. It's just you want to make sure that your house stands out. You want to make sure you understand the competition and work with the person that can help to make your house stand out.
Chef, thank you so much for having us here at Mill
My
Flores.
pleasure, yes.
It's just a beautiful restaurant. It's been a perennial favorite of Rancho Santa Fe for 30 plus years.
Right.
How do you guys keep everything so fresh?
I design my dishes every day, new and seasonal. And we have a lot of loyal local customers. I love the food because it always changes.
Now, one of the favorites is the lobster salad I keep hearing
Of course,
about.
yeah, we cannot be open without having a lobster salad on the menu. This is one dish which is on the menu all the time. It's made with fresh Maine lobster and local avocado, papaya. My favorite drink with that would be a nice glass of champagne.
Oh, lobster champagne, can't beat that.
Perfect, nothing better than that.
Oh, cheers. And we're back. Lots to look at, lots to digest through that experience. Let's start with the secret ranch.
There's a consistency with the home, yet as you walk through the property, it changes and it's unique and it's aesthetically pleasing.
You walk into it, you see some of the iconic styles of a craftsman home. Then you see the landscaping and finishes of a Polynesian home. And then you walk in and have the nice warm wood feeling of a ranch house.
All right, Hannah, Country Manor, you were leading the charge on this one.
I loved how the theme of the interior of the home was pulled to the exterior. And so wherever you went around the property, you felt like you were in the English countryside.
Your view is your land, and it's substantial.
The property felt well researched. It felt very authentic, but then nicely brought in that Southern California indoor-outdoor living, which you would expect in a manor.
Chris, what struck you about that third house?
It's a home designed for entertaining. It has a timeless style. Just the way it's laid out. You have tons of elegant water features throughout the property that you can almost see out of every window.
This house truly is an entertainer's dream, and there's a lot of clientele that is looking for a home where they can entertain. Family, friends, and this home is perfect for that.
Now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. My team of experts is going to vote on their favorite house, and you can vote along with us at realtimedreamhomes.com. Vote on your favorite house, send it over to us, and these guys will be able to argue with you. They're right now sending me the vote, and we have it right here. Rancho Santa Fe has a winner by split decision. All right, who won? Secret Ranch won.
Wow!
It. Hey Crystal, hey Mary, I'd like to introduce a good friend of ours from Rancho Coast Magazine. This is Mia Park. She has something to tell you.
Hi Crystal, hi Mary. So I'm very excited to let you know that the experts have weighed in and they've selected this home as the winning listing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you very much.
So as such, we will be awarding you with an ad in the next issue of Rancho Coast Magazine.
Oh, thank you very much. We're so excited.
I hope that Rancho Coast spread really helps them out. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions for our experts or any questions about the homes that you've seen here, just contact us at realtimedreamhomes.com. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.